Hi there! Today we're learning English as we walk around the Australian Open in Melbourne. I'm going to use a lot of phrasal verbs today, so listen out for them to see how they're used. You can speak along with me and use this video for shadowing practice, or you can relax and listen along. If you're new to learning English and want to see more about life in Australia, maybe you're planning to travel here, are studying here, or will move here for work, this video series will help you understand everyday English while exploring real places around Melbourne and Australia. In this series, I've used the 3,000 most common English words to help you learn quickly through comprehensible input. I make new videos every week, so please subscribe to see them every Sunday. Okay, let's go for a walk. Today, we have a ground pass for the Australian Open. A ground pass means we can go into the venue and walk around, but we don't have assigned seats for any matches. It's a flexible ticket. Next to us, as we wait in line to scan our tickets, there's a display of purple flowers. The flowers make up the Australian Open logo in white. The Australian Open is a major tennis tournament held in Melbourne every year. People from all over the world tune in to watch it. These are flags of different countries. These are some of the countries competing this year. The competition has only just begun. That means the players are trying to qualify for the main matches. To qualify means that they play well enough to move on to the next round. This board here will fill up with the winners of each round. Even though I live in Melbourne, I've actually never been to the Australian Open before. This is my first time coming here. I'm excited to head into the arena and watch some tennis. This is an arena. An arena is a large space where people watch sports or events. There are seats all around the court so the crowd can sit down and watch. The people watching are called spectators. A spectator is someone who watches from the audience. The player in the yellow dress is serving the ball. The players hit the ball back and forth using their rackets. In the middle of the court is the net, and next to the net is the umpire. The umpire is sitting up high in a chair. They sit there so they can see everything clearly. When a player wins a point, the crowd claps and cheers. The crowd are applauding. When the players take a break, people are free to come and go from the arena. That means they can leave and come back again later. There's a lot happening today, so let's move on and see what else we can find. Outside the arena, there's a seating area surrounded by statues. The statues show the faces of famous Australian athletes. There are fold-out chairs set up in rows. I think this area will fill up later in the day. More people will want to sit here. There's a big screen, so you can still watch the tennis from here if the arenas are full. We're walking past some outdoor courts now. These courts have fewer seats, but they're still fun to watch. You can see people's heads turning left and right as they follow the ball. There's a bit more room up here to view some different courts. Let's look over the ledge and see what's happening. From here, we can see Melbourne's skyline behind the courts. On this court, we're watching a famous player. The player in purple is Taylor Townsend. She's ranked number 11 in the world. She hits the ball with incredible speed. She's a strong athlete. An athlete is someone who plays sport at a high level. On the court below, another player is meeting her fans. A fan is someone who really likes and supports a player. These machines here are also called fans, but they're different. These fans blow cool air and spray water mist. They help people cool down on hot days. Let's top up our water bottles while we're here. We're going to head into another arena to watch one more match before lunch. It sounds like the crowd is getting excited. An Australian player is playing in this match. That's why the crowd is cheering so loudly. Australians are really into sport. That means that they love sport and care about it a lot. I don't usually watch a lot of sport, but the tennis has been really exciting to watch today. At the other end of the arena is the scoreboard. The scoreboard shows the score and how the match is going. It seems like the match has just started. They've played a few games and now we're starting to feel hungry. Let's go and grab some lunch. There are lots of food stands here and shaded places to sit. We bought some hot chips, or fries, which are always tasty. We also picked up a slice of pizza each and ate it in the sun. Because it's hot today, we decided to cool off with an ice cream. This is peach soft serve. It was delicious, but it started to melt pretty quickly. There's another seating area here with big screens. You can keep watching the tennis while you eat. Over there, someone is being interviewed. Let's listen to the interview and see what we can understand.
Perfect. As a player, that's what you wish for. That's good to hear.
20 years on since your main draw debut, you have announced that this will be your last year on tour. So this, of course, makes this your last Australian Open. As a player, what are the emotions?
So far they're good. First of all, I'm super happy that I have the chance to play one more time.
He sounds like a pretty impressive player. This whole area is called Olympic Park. This is Melbourne's sports precinct. A precinct is an area used for one main purpose. There are lots of arenas and stadiums here. There's lots to do around here aside from seeing the tennis. Let's have a wander around and see what we can find. There are heaps of pop-up stores here. This pink building is a popular Australian cosmetics brand. Let's go inside and take a look. They have free sunscreen at the front. There's also a screen showing today's UV level. UV is ultraviolet rays from the sun. In Australia, UV levels can be very high, even on cloudy days. Inside, the displays look fun and colourful. There are big red tennis balls everywhere. This building has 3 levels. From the top, you can look out over the park. Nearby, there's a shop selling sports clothes and tennis gear. You might feel inspired to take up tennis after watching today. Outside, there are games for kids to try. There's a small orange court and other practice games, as well as fun tennis activities. We also came across a robot giving tennis facts. The robot is sitting in a pit of tennis balls.
Novak Djokovic, a true titan of the tennis court. Rally's database shows he hasn't played any matches yet in this Australian Open.
He's fun, but today we're practicing Australian English, not robot English. This large area is called Top Court. There's live music and a DJ playing today. People are hanging out on beanbags and relaxing. We even managed to score a freebie. A freebie is something you get for free. Okay, let's go watch some more tennis. Outside this arena, we can see the trophies on display. A trophy is a prize you get when you win a competition. They're silver and shiny and look pretty heavy. Let's head back into the arena for one last match. The tennis player in the red top is also an Australian player. There are lots of empty seats in the arena because it's just a qualifying match. But the game was still very exciting to watch. The Australian player is serving at 200 kilometers per hour. That's extremely fast. We watched the match for a long time. The players were evenly matched. They were both playing very well. As we were leaving, we saw the Australian Open sign filled with tennis balls. Two friends are posing for a photo with it. I had such a great time at my first Australian Open. I'd love to come back again. Have you ever been to a tennis tournament before? The Australian Open is fun even if you don't know anything about tennis. Thanks for joining me today at the Australian Open in Melbourne. What is a phrasal verb that means to enter a place? To head into. What is the word for someone who watches a sport? A spectator. What is a phrasal verb that means to relax with friends? To hang out. Thanks for joining me today. If you'd like more videos like this, there are more coming. I'm creating extra listening and speaking practice videos to help you learn English quickly. Where would you like to go next? And which everyday English topics would you like to practice more? Please let me know in the comments. If this video has helped you, please subscribe for more simple Australian English practice. See you next time.